The final episode of Dragon Ball, Daima Goku Super Saiyan 4. And yes, it is just straight up Super Saiyan 4. Not Primal or any special name, goes all in against King Goma. The title of this episode was Maximum, and that's because Goku likes powers up to a full ki, I guess, and shoots this unimaginably beautiful kamehameha later on in the episode. It's so powerful that like breaks through all three demon worlds. Absolutely amazing sequence, but this entire episode was completely full of beautiful animation. We got Natusi Shah and lots of other prominent animators as well. Some of these scenes were just blowing my mind as its movie-grade quality in a single episode, and they put so much attention to detail. There's so much chaos with all the power, but it's still easily digestible. The smears that the character acting, like literally was so insane in the first half of this episode is literally just Goku and Goma wailing on each other. Goku doing surprisingly well, and one of the other things I wanted to say is there was so many beautiful in-between frames here. Like I took a whole bunch of screenshots, like they're only on the screen for like 124th of a second, and they're such good quality shots. Goku was winning this fight here, but that third eye Oculus is just so OP, and every time Goku lands like a major blow, the third eye keeps regenerating Goma over and over again. It's just an overpowered ability. Like basically it makes you literally invincible. As you'll see later on in the episode, Goku's kamehameha blowing a hole through Goma, it was so gorgeous. And then the third eye starts to heal him. So the only way to get rid of it is to hit him 3 times on the back of the head. But Goku, like as this fight goes on, he like powers up more and more. He like keeps raising his ki up until that massive kamehameha moment. When he charges up, he has this like glow all over his body, and it's like he raised his ki to maximum. Some of the animations here were so flawless. Like one of the things they mastered was the beautiful squash and stretch. Most notably with Goma in the beginning and Bulma at the end. Just incredibly fluid animations here. I'm very curious to know which animator was. I think there was a lot of Naoshi Shea kind of scattered throughout this episode, but I could be wrong. We'll get the animator list sooner, and I'll make some videos on it because some of these shots were just insane, dude. Like especially near the end, the kamehameha, the attention to detail on the smoke, and all of the power was immaculate. So Goku and Goma are going at it. They go inside this mountain, and it reminds me of like the whole Broly versus Gogeta, where they were fighting. Like they punched so hard they went to another dimension. They changed the color palette on everyone. It was pretty unique. And also just seeing Goku on model in Super Saiyan 4 all the time, screaming and attacking. They did such a good job with the consistency of Goku's look. 3 gradients of shading almost everywhere, and they made Super Saiyan 4 look so incredibly powerful now. Fans are arguing a little bit over the hands, because he does have these like giant monkey hands, and even Japanese fans were like saying that they don't like the fur riding up on his forearms and stuff. Yeah, this is like the canon Super Saiyan 4, and we learn at the end of the episode that Goku had this all along. Like, apparently it wasn't. Never after Majin Buu. Goku started training Super Saiyan 4, and we'll talk about that later on in the episode. So here Goku starts powering up to maximum ki, and I thought he was going to transform again, bro. I saw him screaming like that, and I got all excited. I was like, is he going to go Ultra Einstein? Like Super Saiyan 5? Like, what is going on? But no, it's just maximum ki. Very surprising. We didn't get Gogeta here, but Super Saiyan 4. Goku was enough. I think this was probably the right call because we got Gogeta and Broly. Like, we didn't really need Gogeta to come in and win every battle, but I would have liked to see Vegeta get Super Saiyan 4 as well. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that form, and he was hiding Super Saiyan 3 from Goku, but Goku was hiding Super Saiyan from him. Leagues above Vegeta. Okay, so now we get into the maximum power Kamehameha Super Saiyan 4. This scene was so beautiful. Oh my god, the animation was crispy. The power was ridiculous. Very easy to digest. Beautiful shots here everywhere. Man, I mean, this Kamehameha felt so strong, especially when it zoomed in on Goku and he like powered up even more. I swear he was going to like transform or something. Here I thought something was happening. Kaioken or something, but nah, he was just scream. He was just unleashing it all, I guess. Kind of like Gohan Versal, just let it all out, and bam, we get this unreal animation. I'm wondering if this is Cheetah, because I've seen him do some animations like this, but it's not necessarily his style, so again, I'm curious to know who did these kind of spectacle animations. Like, that's what I like to call them. These unimaginably high detail, and it's all over the place here with the Kamehameha, with the clouds, like everything they must have zoomed in so far to draw all these little tiny details, and that's why it just jumps out at the screen to you. They did great work with the water. Like, I know this sounds stupid, but like they didn't use CGI, and just everything about it looked beautiful. Definitely one of the best Kamehamehas, I think, in the franchise entire history. Just so colorful and pretty and so much power. It was so exciting. And Goma has this giant hole in his stomach, and everybody's like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, even G's freaking out. But unfortunately, that darn third eye, look at this shot of Goku, man. Like, how raw is this man? They just were like, we're going to make Goku Super Saiyan 4, like the new Ultra Instinct, basically. Like, we're just going to give it these hype shots and hype moments, and people are going to freak out, and they are being on X and everything. Fans are going crazy over Super Saiyan 4. I gotta be honest, I like it a lot too, but I still prefer Ultra Instinct. Piccolo takes the opportunity to try and hit Goma on the back of the head 3 times. He gets 2 off, but then Goma smacks him and then uses the third eye to start healing. But that's when the King Majin Ku comes in and smacks Goma on the back of the head 3 times with that spell book popping out the eye, and then Glorio just easily stomps on it. Like, it's nothing I was thinking that thing would be invincible considering how much power it gave to Goma. So Majin Ku becomes the new Demon King. I definitely did not expect that. I don't think I was saying it was going to be Neva. Even Aaron Sue turned down being the new Demon King because she's like, I'm not strong enough and someone's going to overthrow me. There you have it. The new Demon King Majin Ku saga, and Desu will be sealed inside this like perfume bottle. And all of the company is going to join Majin Ku and be his ministers. And basically, it's like with a new king and a new bunch of cabinet members. Ponzi gives Bulma some of that Magan KN or might, and I guess she's going to be able to use this for technology back home, particularly to be able to make a spaceship, I guess, to come back to the demon world. And it appears that they didn't end it with everyone going home. They left it open, and it seems like there could be another season of Daima. They did not wrap it up. Like, Daima is over by any means. It seems like they're going to potentially keep it going, I guess depending on the ratings or what maybe they'll have it simultaneously as Dragon Ball Super returns. I don't know. Maybe they'll try and save it for the future since this is Toriyama's final story. They don't want to just end it. I'm not 100% sure what all is going on, but they absolutely left it open-ended. Vegeta reprimands Goku for keeping a secret transformation for him. And this part was very interesting because it kind of recons a lot, including Dragon Ball Super. Take a look at this shot from when Goku is fighting Beerus and he's like, this is my final form. Well, Super takes place after Daima, so he should have been able to go Super Saiyan 4 there against Beerus. I wonder why he didn't do that. They didn't explain why he was able to turn Super Saiyan 4 here, but it can be implied that he was almost there. And Neva's little power boost, I guess, unlocked it in him, but that still doesn't explain why he can't use it in Dragon Ball Super. So they gotta get some work to do, unless this is just a completely non-canon story. But I thought it was canon. I mean, they did say it's a side story, but it is supposed to take place in the continuity of the story. This is gonna confuse a lot of fans, but Dragon Ball is like notorious for this. Goku acknowledges that Vegeta got Super Saiyan 3 and Vegeta doesn't want to call it that. So he calls it Ultra Vegeta 1, which is, I guess, interesting. But, you know, he's always trying to separate himself from Goku, but we'll see. He'll probably end up calling it Super Saiyan 3 in the future or something. I mean, the hair is slightly different, so because Goku shot that massive kamehameha, it blew holes through all 3 demon worlds and connect them all. So the demon people, they won't need to. You like the special transportation and move among the demon worlds. And it also dispersed all the gas so everybody can fly again. And basically, Goku's kamehameha like literally saved the whole demon universe. And by the way, some of these shots of Goku near the end of the episode were so immaculately beautiful. Everybody leaves home, they stop at that little shop, and we get unnecessarily beautiful Bulma animations. Like, I don't know why the animations are insane here. Just flawless. Like, my god. Like, what for? Bulma being happy about getting some bug that's gonna take 10 years off the look of her skin. Anyways, they find 2 more TEII and Oculus. This granny was selling them, and there's 2 more here. And does that mean that somebody's gonna get more in the future? I hope not if they return back to the demon world to fight another opponent. I hope he just doesn't have a third eye, because we've seen like how invincible it makes you. It's kind of like a cheat mode. I prefer just like a really strong demon enemy. And yeah, that's the last image of the episode. They didn't get home. There's 2 more Oculus, and there's still some questions, like even the super giants that Neva was talking about. So maybe they're going to continue this. Maybe this is just like the Super Saiyan 4 series. And Dragon Ball Super will be the Ultra Instinct series. Maybe they'll have 6-2 simultaneously. But if Daima does continue, then that means Goku and Vegeta will be adults with these new forms. And the animation and artistic design in Daima is gorgeous. So I'm all for that. Give us both Moro Arc and Daima Season 2. Simultaneously, bro, could you imagine Dragon Ball's back? Dragon Ball could be making a massive comeback. I really like this episode. Absolutely. The final 2 episodes of Daima were just so incredible. Just like Dragon Ball Super. It's like the final 2 episodes. They go all in and make it movie quality, and it's beautiful. It's not how I expected the fight to end, but I think giving us mostly Goku Super Saiyan 4 fighting at full power was the correct choice. And I think it's going to make fans probably the happiest. I haven't really seen people complaining too much. I'm pretty darn happy with DA. I'm glad I watched it. And I'm really glad that they gave us 8 dolls for the final 2 episodes, and they gave us Super Saiyan 4. And it was great, man. And I actually have a bunch more videos I have to make regarding this episode, so be on the lookout and keep your notifications enabled.